I'll do intro at the end.
That'll
We just gonna start. We just gonna talk, man. Like I said, you here with us, bro. Like I'm gonna say for myself, me personally, I see the grind, I see the growth, I see the potential in all of it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people can jump on and say, "Oh yeah, I've been rocking with Dude," but man, I remember when them boys did the video.
Yeah,
when you was really out the kitchen with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what year that was?
Shoot, boy, we like six, 7 years ago.
It came up in my memories recently on Facebook.
Yeah, about 6, 7 years ago.
Yep.
Then that's how you really made the name for yourself. But like, what you was doing before that? Who is KJ before cooking? Before Mr. Eastside?
Before cooking?
Yeah, man. Before
Hey,
that.
well, I got a question.
What's up?
Before that, what's your real name?
Facts, huh?
My name Kenneth Townsend.
Okay, Kenneth
Yeah,
Townsend.
I'm kin to a lot of the Townsends and the Harrises on the west side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But nah, man. I used to rap a lot too.
Come on, man. Hey, look.
That's a fun fact.
Hey, that
a
was
lot of people sleep on.
Person just called me earlier and told me that. Told me I had to mention that. I ain't know if you was gonna get into it, but I definitely.
That's part of me.
Come on, man. What your rap name was?
K-Rilla.
K-Rilla.
One of the realest you'll ever meet.
Come on,
man. I ain't never spit. I ain't never
Me
heard
either.
nothing, bro.
Man, boy.
You still got all that music?
Yeah, we got it on the hard drive.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Facts, man. It's never too late.
Yeah, man, we cooking right now. I might
Yeah,
do something
yeah,
fun,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I wasn't paying no bills, so I had to get, to where that money was at.
Come on.
So you was like doing shows.
Yeah, we did a few,
selling
man.
CDs, stuff like that.
The name of our label was Pioneers on Top.
Okay.
And after the hurricane, we had kind of migrated to Georgia. Did about 6 shows with Grand Hustle.
Oh,
Quick
damn.
light stuff, but it wasn't nothing major. We was learning. It was just fun to us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got that dream, but
Gotta chase it.
Yeah. But my passion was cooking always. Even in between that, I was cooking. I was working at different restaurants.
What some of the restaurants you used to work at?
In Atlanta, I worked at a restaurant. God bless the dead. Chef Steve recently just passed. Called Capers on Main.
Okay.
Brother from Texas, man. Taught me a lot with this culinary game. He had a restaurant called the Old Mill in Kennesaw, Georgia. Where at 24, I was one of his head chefs.
Okay.
So I had a lot of years to learn under a chef like that.
And see, that's the knowledge that, you know what I'm saying, well, that's the stuff that I don't be knowing. A lot of people cook, a lot of people sell plates, a lot of people, on that grind, like your actual credentials. Like you worked under a chef. You like you said,
But first,
said culinary, you know what I'm
I
saying?
can't go no further without mentioning Sister Castle. I don't know if people know who Sister Castle. A lot of people do. That's my grandmother.
I done heard that name.
That's my grandmother. That's who really instilled that cooking in me.
Right.
She sold plates out of our house for 34 years probably. That was a way of living for us. That's the way we learned growing up. Everybody was playing outside. We was in the kitchen working.
So she actually sat y'all down and taught y'all
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, she was like, if you ever can't get a job, you ain't gonna never be without because you know how to cook.
For real. Yeah, that's a fact.
And it just so happened, I always thought me just working and cooking for other people was the path I was supposed to take.
Right.
But when I lost my leg in 2019, I still wanted to grind. I still had the love, the passion for it, but I felt like I was a liability to most people. You know what I'm saying? Being an amputee, I'm like, most people ain't gonna be like, I don't want the amputee in my kitchen. He fall or hurt himself. He a liability.
Right. Working for somebody else.
Yeah. So like, I had this idea of just doing what I seen my grandma do.
Back to the basics.
Back to the basics. That's when I ran across UMP. Cause that was like the beginning of it.
Yeah, I remember.
And just did the same thing she showed me, man. I just did a different style of cooking. My grandma was more soul.
So was she a recipe person? Like she passed y'all down recipes?
Nah,
she just you gotta sit there and watch and learn.
Ain't no recipe.
Because we both cooked too. Picked up cooking. My mama cooked.
Yeah.
That's what she was in the school system, and it's like she never really sat us down and like, come, this how you make a roux. It's just you seeing it so many times.
Watching. Boy, come watch this pot while I go do this.
Right, that too.
Don't let it burn. Don't let it stick.
That's
I'm
what
going
I
right to the stove.
I know there's a lot of people, man. Like I grab some salt and start the shit. Like people can't do that. Like they don't know how to just shake salt out the salt thing. Like man, they gotta sprinkle it and all this other shit. Like,
My grandma cooked the taste. And
That's
that's the style of cooking we learn.
That is
You
a
cook,
style.
You cook till you like the flavor of it.
And you know how to compensate. If you put too much salt, you know how to balance it out with onion powder, garlic.
It's
you know,
chemistry,
something.
man. It's real life chemistry.
Basically, there's a science behind it.
That's
You know, but I don't know, man. It was just I wanted to be great at it. Everything what I did, I just wanted to be good at it. I ain't want to be, oh yeah, he good, but whatchamacallit, I just wanted to be the best.
Where you think that come from? Like,
My grandma always told us, man, just something she instilled in us. Like, no matter what you do, if you're a janitor, be the best janitor ever.
if you just do it to the
what
best,
I'm saying?
you know
Like,
what
just
I'm saying?
do it to the best that you know how to do it.
Right.
I think
that's show.
I think that's a Southern Louisiana thing too, though. Like,
Yeah.
like we ain't just trying to do something.
Yeah,
We trying to be
the
Try
best.
to
The best.
Try to go hard.
Yeah.
Hey, we talk about it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
man.
We go
what?
pop.
He
we go,
cooked,
you know,
boy.
yeah.
I got
I got somebody. I got somebody
I got
for you for sure.
Facts.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's just how I felt about it.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I was rapping, I felt like I was the best. Like, anything you do, if you don't believe in yourself, how you expect to get others to believe in you?
Facts.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Some people call it cocky, but I just call it confident.
It is, but you got to have it because I mean, most other people ain't gonna give it to you like that. They'll taste it and know it's the best, but they not gonna tell you.
No, man.
Because everybody in Louisiana feel like
They're the best.
they can take it.
that's us.
And I can't even complain because this is an area of people who know how to cook.
Yeah.
So everybody be like, man, I can cook too, man.
Man, you can't fuck with that
Yeah,
985,
man, it ain't the
son.
same. It ain't
We
the
different.
same.
You can't
different.
fuck with that
We
985,
different,
bro.
bro.
They
Like,
just
you know
had
what I'm
that
saying?
post trending
Yeah.
337-504 or
They
985.
wouldn't stand a chance.
Man, I go bigger than that. I say the best food in the whole world comes
Come
from
from
985.
Yeah, they wouldn't make a chance. Not against us.
Yeah,
We gonna put that pressure on. That's just how I feel. We gonna put that pressure on. You
facts,
know what I'm saying?
boy.
Like, show me you better. You gotta
Fact.
prove it to me.
I'm a connoisseur. I'm
Yeah.
going to taste
Let me
foods.
show me you better.
I don't know what it is. I taste something and be like,
You know.
You missing a little
Yes,
something.
I-
You know, I might not always know what it is, but it's like
something missing.
I know what it be more so than it'd be like, I've had better. You know,
Yeah.
you go other places and
Yeah.
you eat, it's be like, yeah, it's all right, but I've had way better. You know what I'm saying?
That buyer, something in that buyer order we cook with. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? But it's just, you know, it's us. It's in our blood. It's in our culture. It's in our swag, our talk, the way we live. We just feel like we got to be the best.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
DJ Khaled, we the best.
We
For
is.
real, we
Straight
is
up.
really bad.
Prove us wrong. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Show me different.
Put that on back
Yeah,
of
We
it.
the best. Prove us wrong.
Show me different.
So-
you know what I'm
so-
saying? Until you show me different. And if you show me different, I'm gonna tell you come back again.
Right. Oh, I'm about to suit mine up now.
I'm gonna go to work.
Yeah, it is.
I gotta get back in the gym.
Yeah,
You
it
know what I
is,
mean?
man.
But that's just how we feel on this end.
So when you decide to go into, you know what I'm saying, the cooking world, like you say, doing it like your grandmother did it out the house, like, what were some of the holdups? What were some of the setbacks? Like, what kind of things happened that you
Surgeries,
wasn't
man.
crazy with? Oh, okay.
Surgeries, bro.
Yeah, fact.
Right now sitting in front of you, I'm like at what, 26, 27? You know what I'm saying? And that was my major.
27 surgeries?
Yeah. Since like 2017.
So leading up to that, that's one thing I really admire. Getting into your first amputation, like what was leading up to the point where you was like, man, I gotta get it amputated. How bad was it? How bad did it get?
Bone had broke down, couldn't walk. Just sitting there watching my wife have to maintain the whole house down.
That's
you know
hard,
what I'm saying? Like that's humbling in itself.
Man,
Facts.
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
right.
So
There you
like,
go.
if you're a man and you say you love your family, you gonna do what you gotta do to get up. And in my head, I'm like, I had a mother in my church. She had her legs cut off, and she came to me. She was like, "Don't be scared. You gonna be good."
Damn,
Just
well,
look at
that
me.
scared me right there.
Nah, because you got to think about it. If you don't, you gonna die regardless. You can't help them dead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how much you love them? You know what I mean? That's a question you got to ask yourself.
And
Am I willing to lay down and get my leg cut off? And at the age of 34, and I got to figure this out after that?
Cause you know we men, bro, and it's like we'll be in pain. We still working. We still.
man, I
ignore
worked.
that shit.
I was working for Big Mike's, and I had just opened a place called the Grub Shack when I tried to start my entrepreneurship on my own. It was called the Grub Shack. We was open like 6 months. We was right behind Jack's on Payne Street.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But in the process of doing that, that's when I started. My heel broke on me, and it went from the heel to the ligaments and all that, just tripping on me. And it just went downhill from like the end of 16 all the way until 19 when I got it cut.
Just to be clear, that's from diabetes, right?
Yeah, man.
So what they got different types of diabetes?
It's type 1, type 2.
Okay, so you're a
You know what I'm
type
saying?
1
Yeah,
or type?
I suffer with keeping mine under control.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At one point, I just felt like, you know, I felt like, you know,
I understand.
I'm young, I just want to run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I didn't really focus and understand the importance of taking care of yourself.
Facts.
So what would you tell the younger you that see, because I mean, you know, black men especially, we don't go to no doctor. Like it gotta be bad. You know,
we
right.
it would be too late then.
Facts.
Too late.
Facts.
My eye falling out. Doc, what you want me to do?
I got to
You know
go.
what I'm saying? I can't see. I
duct
gotta
tape,
go.
duct tape ain't gonna work on
Yeah,
that bitch.
you know what I'm saying? So, but nah, man, it was just like, you know, like, ooh, the life. You know what I mean? When it happened, I was like, I can't curl up and lay down because, you know, out of sight, out of mind. And everybody say they gonna be there, but man, you got to be a different type of person to be there for somebody when they need you all the time.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a fact, bro.
you know, like everybody, when you're going through, you hear a whole bunch of encouraging words. I'm an action type of person. Show me you there for me. Call me if you need it. I ain't gonna never call you
Right.
because you know I need it.
You know it already.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
why?
a bar
So,
right
so,
there.
so you go be there if you want
If
to
you want to be there, you gonna be there.
Facts, man.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't
I ain't
never
gonna force you
call
to.
I can't force you.
Cause Tate, man, the sun shine on the dog ass one day. Right now, my boot in the air.
Boy, I got some bars.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to let you know I've been down that lane. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Straight up.
you know, but like, you know, like on real talk though, like you just got to keep going, bro. Regardless of how you feel. I wake up, I had a son. I got a son. I can't tell my son, hey, you got to be a man. You got to man up. I give that man excuses.
You gotta show
You
him.
know what I'm saying? I can't do this for you. Or you can't get these because of this. Man, I was working in a leg boot all the way until they cut my leg off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, bills, you can't go to the light bill place and say, hey, man.
Look at my leg.
Yeah. They're going to be like, well, we're going to cut you off. Sorry about that, sir.
Yeah, sorry. Cut your
And
lights off too.
That's the one thing I admire, dog, because, you know, as a man, all you got is, you know, your strength,
That's
man,
it.
to lose like a limb, especially like I'm an athlete. What went behind that mentally, like to be like, man, I gotta.
The most important thing, bro, you can't lose your mind.
Man, that's what
This shit
that's what
90% mental, bro.
Facts.
90% mental, bro. I promise you. In my mind, I think I could hit about an 18-wheeler. Fuck that truck. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. You show me wrong. Prove me different.
Right.
I done been through hell. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here.
And see
You know what I'm saying?
that's what surviving hell do to you too.
Yeah.
Like once you done been through that shit and you came out on the other side, like man, they can't stop me from
Nothing.
doing what I want to do, son.
Nothing. As long as I got God, I can move. You open your eyes, He giving you a chance.
And that's how tragedies become miracles, bro. Like for there to be a miracle, it gotta be a tragedy
I
first.
would have never went down this lane, bro.
Exactly.
I
For
would-
real.
I'm telling you. I was one of the best cooks at Big Mike. I probably could have been a manager or something at Big Mike's by now. Like helping him run his stuff.
Running the second location or something, huh?
Because
right.
I was that into cooking.
And I think that's one thing people don't see. Like the hardest times in your life make you the person you are. Like I think we get those indications from God a few times. Then He make it harder and harder for you.
I call it soft lessons, bro. If you don't learn your soft lessons, you bound to get a hard ass one.
Facts.
Like Hope say, man, listen, nothing in life happens to you. It happens for you. Even the bad, dog, is happening for a reason to put you in a
just
better
don't see it.
position. You
That's
ain't gonna never see it. You're not even supposed to know.
That's where that faith with God
Right.
come in. You just got to be like,
Right.
you know, you say you ain't going to never put no more like a handle.
I
But
must be
sometimes you
handling
be
it.
surprised how much you can handle
You don't think you can handle
until
it.
you get put in that situation.
And it's like a trainer's mentality, right? So the job of a workout trainer is to push you past
your
where
limit.
you think, push you past it. You gonna get to your limit. You gonna be like, man, I'm good.
10
Nah,
reps,
son,
I'm straight.
you could do 6 more.
Man,
And
I can't.
Till you do that shit, and you be like, damn, son, like
I did it.
that's progress. You know what I'm saying? So I rock with that.
So you know, that was one thing I wanted to ask you. You know, you mentioned God a lot. Through that process, did you ever question God?
I said, why me a lot of time? Because I just felt like, you know, when you in them situations, you kind of get selfish because you feel like the world against you already.
Yeah.
So you be like, man, they got dudes that's deadbeats or whatever. Like, why you couldn't take their legs?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why they can't be in the hospital? Why it got to be me? I do right. I look out for people, but like you just got to trust. That's where that faith come in. You just got, if you really believe it, you just got to regardless, man. I don't want to go through this door, but you put me in front of it, so I got to go through.
I heard, I think it's Inky Johnson say that he was like, he used to be like, why me? And then one day he said, God answered him like, why not
me?
you?
Yeah.
And my rebuttal to that is, man, the reason I don't do that, cause I can't say that, cause maybe I ain't go through nothing traumatic enough to make me have to, but don't nobody ask why me when something good happens.
Right.
You never be like, why me, Lord? Like
$20 million.
Right. I just thank you. So
Right.
you got to look at both sides of everything, man. If you got to accept the good and the bad, that's
You
how
got to
that
just
goes.
take it with it. You just got to be man enough to come out of it.
There you go.
You know, I got knocked down a lot of times, but my story built off how many times I got up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody be like, he's, but I never give up. Regardless of what happened in my mind, when I'm sick laying up, my mind thinking on the next move.
And see, to me, man, that's inspiring. Look, I pull up to a spot and you out there already, I be like, man, this nigga gonna beat me to the spot. Right. Like he on the grind, you know what I'm saying? Right.
No, indeed. We ain't missing.
So you said what, 2019 first leg?
2019 first leg.
When the second leg?
I came out of 19, we opened Cuisine Quarters in 20, I think.
That was pandemic?
Middle of pandemic. We opened Cuisine Quarters in the middle of pandemic. And I remember going to my partners and saying, man, I see it about to go on again. I'm going to the doctor, seeing the foot. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't know. But like in my mind, since I've been through it already, I'm trying to hurry up and get it cut. Because I don't want to be held back. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I made it with one leg already. So like my mentality is, if you about to hold me back, I'm about to move you too. You know what I'm saying? Because
you were scary the first time, huh?
But not this time. I was ready for it. Like, I went to the doctor and she was like, "You sure we could?" I'm like, "Nah, man, get this shit out the way." And I told my girl that, broke her heart, because she thought that we could save it, but my mind was already made up to I wanted to get it out my way. Because when you taking them antibiotics, you know what I'm saying? I took an antibiotic called vancomycin, which sent me on dialysis.
So the medicine sent you on dialysis?
One of the medicine called vancomycin works very well, but it's very hard on your kidneys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, once your creatinine gets to a certain level, sometimes it's just hard to get back down. You know, and the creatinine is like the levels of your operation of your kidney, the function of your kidney. So, you're seeing that happen. You know what I'm saying? And when I think I lost the big toe first on this side, and I just had started dialysis, and I was like, man. Because in my head, the reason I wanted to hurry up and cut it, because I was like, my kidney's already weak.
Right, it can't
so
afford for
another infection will send me. You know, just going through what I went through, you kind of know. You know what I'm saying? Because you try to educate yourself, and that's from the help of my wife educating us on the different illnesses that I had, so you know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So
a lot of times that make all the difference.
That make a big difference.
Knowing what you got going on.
When you're surprised about it, you take it different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to know the good parts, what could happen, how it's going to look if you do make it, or the healing process if you take this route, or it's the, in my mind, when I lost my leg in 19, and I got up in 3 months. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do again. But this one was different.
Okay.
Because the healing process took longer. You know what I'm saying? Because, I can't tell you why it took longer, but I guess it took a little longer. The first time I was 3 months. This time was like about 5-6 months to actually get back on my feet.
So I got a question. What is the reason for the amputation? Will it spread?
The thing I had was osteomyelitis. It's a bone infection.
Okay.
And once that infection gets into that bone, it grows.
Okay.
The higher it grows, because it was like, it wasn't up to foot. It was so far, like half the foot, growing up the bone. And it wasn't, so they go up a little bit higher to make sure you don't have it, and they amputate.
Right. So is that, how does that occur? Is that something that just randomly occurs naturally, or does it occur?
You'll be surprised how many cases of it.
Right.
But you don't know, because I'll tell you in that world. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
I understand.
If it's not catching your attention, you're not focused on people having foot problems or bone infections and stuff like that. But by me being in it, you know what I'm saying, you see so many people going through the same thing you're going through, and they're like, well, it's common. So like doctors learn, and just like anything, you get better as time. You learn how to treat it better. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's a killer too, because some people who are just afraid of this lifestyle of being an amputee, they keep it, and eventually they send you septic. Eventually you pass away.
Dang.
So like, you gotta be stuck with that. It ain't really stuck with it. It's just A or B. You want to live or you want to die.
Man, I watched the documentary. It was on some amputees that so they were marathoners, right? They got blew up in the Boston bombing. And bro, like half of the documentary was about how they dealt with life after it, bro. And they had a couple that could do it, and you had some that just, and they were athletes, so you know they really attest to that.
It
and
damages
man, it
go back to that mental, that 90% mental we was talking about. Like if you believe that, I can't do it like I used to. Oh man, it'll beat me. You beat yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like thinking away. Like, I love to cook. I love to provide. I get a thrill out of providing for my family. That's makes me happy. When I know my wife and my son, my mom and my grandma, like anything like that makes me happy, because that's the type of man I am. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be a provider, protector. Right. That's your job as a man. You know what I'm saying? So like, and that's part of being a man. You got to do it the best you can. So like, just dealing with it. You know, like in my mind, I'm like, I got to hurry up and get up. I can't let it lay me down. And I always hear, man, you got to slow down. I hear it a million times. I hate hearing it, but I hear him. But you got to understand my mind frame.
Right.
When I was laying in the hospital bed, bro, I heard like cold blue. I heard it about 8 times in that 2 week span. So one day I asked the nurse, I said, what that mean? She said, that means somebody died, they coded, trying to bring them back. So like, you hearing that. I'm living still. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't take nothing for granted. Because I'm laying in the same hospital, somebody just died, the floor above me. You feel what I'm saying? So like, you can't say like, oh, you're still here, so like, you got a reason.
Yeah, obviously it could get worse, right?
Yeah, it could get a lot worse. You could be dead.
Right.
You know, I think that's the worst part. They say to be absent from the body is to be present with Christ, but who won't die? You feel what I'm saying?
Everybody want to go to heaven. Nobody want to die.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you can't let it consume. You just have to be stronger mentally. Everything else comes with therapy and just physical training and getting up every day. But if your mental not there, it's over with for you.
That's why. It helps that you had somebody to be there for you through that too. Because I could only imagine having to shit as a man, nigga been dead, having to deal with that shit on their own. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? You think your life over. You know what I'm saying? But when you got a great support system pushing you and showing you that, hey, you still that man you was before, and we still need you, and we want you to get better, man, that do something to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all the way. You know what I mean? And you just got to show them that, I'm here for a reason. I'm gonna show you why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have a lay down spirit. Like that's
lay down spirit.
No, like that's a state of mind.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? That's a state of mind, bro. Like if something happened to you, like, oh man, I can't do this because it is. You know what I'm saying? But you got somebody depending on you to get up and do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got a food truck now. If I be like, I don't feel like going to open the truck, but I got 4 or 5 employees that depend on that truck opening, because they got to take care of their family. You know
they be working too, boy.
We get it in on it. We call it the bus.
Man,
you got to be right to get on that bus.
So when you laying down for them 5-6 months last time, that's when you came up with that food truck idea? Or it been something?
No, man. My cousin Tremaine, man. He always, even though he my family, like one of my biggest fans with my food. You know what I'm saying? He was like, even though with the unfortunate closing of, after I lost the leg and we closed cuisine, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just like, man, you got to get back on your feet soon. So he always encouraged me and pushed me, and I was like, I want to do something simple. That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna do Philly cheesesteak. But my mind won't let me just be simple. So that's why it's growing the way it's growing. You feel what I'm saying? But like, just having the right people in your corner, bro. You know what I'm saying? It you know, when we thought about Fat Boy Philly, we were like, well, let's try it. And I said, let's do the food truck. It seemed like it's gonna be a new thing popping.
Yeah.
You could go to different events. You could do the different clubs.
You mobile.
Yeah, you're not stuck in the building all the time. You know what I'm saying? So we've been planning on this the whole time I was sick. The whole 2 years I was laying down, bro, we've been working on it. Because even when we got established and went going, we went to the bank, we had to renew it because the LLC had been going for so long.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it was just a process, bro. Just believing in the process.
Trust the process.
Trust the process, bro.
On the food truck and just some of the items on the menu. Just coming up cooking, I know my mom ain't never make no boo.
No,
man. Like where you get that twist to put on the food?
My Uncle Lou and my Chef Steve. You know, that's where I get that pizzazz from. That's
what it is.
You know what
that's what
I call it.
That's what I be tasting.
Pizzazz.
That's what he got on his food.
Pizzazz.
How you spell it?
It got to start with a PH.
How you spell it?
PH.
We got to work that out.
Man,
It got to start with a PH.
We gonna get on that. That's what's on that nigga food.
Pizzazz.
But no, man, you know, just like like it's just when I went up there, I was a sponge. I started in the dish room. I hate it. I was like, I ain't washing no dishes.
Boy, I used to wash dishes at Outback, boy. I used to hate that shit.
I'm like, man, I don't wash no dishes, man.
27 plate come in at a time.
I just be like, Unc, I won't cook. Unc, I won't cook. He said, I'm going to tell Steve. So they put me on desserts first. From there, I just kept moving. You know, best dessert, pretty dessert going out. I'm going to make sure. My whipped cream, my mint, powdered sugar.
Yeah.
Make sure I lace it. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted more, man. When I'm watching them boys cook, them boys talking and having fun. And I want the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, I'm a half-ass cook. Me, see, you know what I'm saying? I'm a regular dude. I'm fire on the breakfast. I tell people like this, man. If I gotta cook for more than 5 people, I can't guarantee how it's gonna taste.
Yeah.
I could cook for a family.
Yeah, a family of 4 or 5.
I have a problem cooking small portions.
For real?
That's my biggest problem. Yeah, I don't know how.
Shit, I could cook for 4 or 5 people right now.
I'm really good.
I know exactly how much to make.
I'm really good at cooking for one. That's what my shit is the best.
You know, you be wanting to do so much. That's just my mind, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it come down to it, I want this with this and this with this and this with this. And then, you know, we got 5, 6 items to feed, and there's 3 of us in the house. So then you got to call my bro or my mom and them, man, come get y'all a plate or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
You can start calling me too.
Facts. Say
less.
less.
Definitely. Any new item. Man.
Say less, man. Say less, man. But you know, man, it's just the love of the game. Like like when I would see certain items, I'm always watching it. Like, you know, that's my gym. Scrolling and learning and watching different ideas and different things that's not here. That's easy to look at and just put your own thing on it.
Cause cooking is crazy, bro. Like now, I done seen where you go get your tomahawk steak and they set it on fire. You know, cook it to
presentation.
They set the whole steak on fire.
Yeah, that's the presentation.
That's what we pay for at the botcha. We pay for excitement.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? You just getting rice, steak, and shrimp, but you pay a whole lot of money for excitement.
And why them little dudes be funny though?
Yeah, they do. But with the sake and all that, you know what I'm saying?
But why did they food don't taste better than your grandma food?
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? You paying for the excitement. Right, facts.
Ain't no excitement in grandma food.
Yeah, that shit good though. You excited when you eat it.
You know, Boss Man got a hibachi hot right now, you know?
Yeah.
Hit the floor, eating a bite, you know, but... And it's just my grandma was like a red bean, white bean, that food that touches soul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a big boy. That type of stuff kept us fed. Gravy.
That's why I asked you that question, because I know grandma wasn't making no boo specials.
To me, it sounds crazy, but to me, it's boring. Even when I was cooking in the house, they'd be like, man, why you don't do no beans? I said, that's boring.
Beans boring, huh?
To me.
Boring ass beans.
You put them in the pot and just let them go.
You're not. That's cooking, but you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not working it.
Yeah.
See, that's why I gotta cook small meals, because I'm that 10 to your pot type dude.
Facts.
Like it don't matter what it is. People be like, just brown the ground me, man. I'm gonna watch that shit brown, because I'm gonna make sure.
The grill. Most people just leave the grill on. I'm gonna get a chance.
I need a towel.
Yeah.
I want sweat. Spray it down. I want to do all that. I want the natural. Like I like to be involved. Like different techniques, different learning skills. But like, that's the type of stuff my grandma did. Fried chicken, fried fish. Now, you know what I mean? Like when it come down to like the boo special, and that type of stuff just changed with time. Back then it was just like a baked potato loaded.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when you got your steak and baked potato, the steak and the boo special sound a whole lot different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Putting them names on it.
Yeah.
That's branding, man. Yeah. That's branding.
You gotta think about it. First, the baddest shoe back then was Converse. But as time progressed, now you got Warrens, you got Jordan, you got Kobe's, you got LeBron. You know what I mean? So it just everything changed with time.
That's what's up, man. I noticed that, like, just come and get different items from, like, man, it's different names, the Mac Daddy, but the presentation too. Like you know what I'm saying. That's just I wonder where you got your inspiration from.
The presentation, again, that come from my uncle Lou and Chef Steve. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was young, I was eager. I tried to find myself. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, I want to go to culinary school. Chef was like, man, you ain't going to waste no $45,000.
Yeah, we know how to cook
We'll
already.
teach you. We'll teach you.
So that used to be the recipe. Like people go to culinary school, like to be.
Culinary cooks can't cook, man.
Hey, look, that's what I say. There's a difference between being a chef and being a cook.
Yeah,
my mama was a cook.
Yeah,
It don't matter what you give her, it's gonna taste good.
Yeah.
You
Call it whatever you want, call it.
it.
What it taste like?
Yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Bam, what that dude name? Bam, the emerald.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, what,
yeah.
what that shit taste like, man?
What it
That
taste
shit
like?
taste like cardboard. I don't care what you who you is.
I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to come back with some more. You know what I'm saying? But like we in restaurants, we used to wear them culinary kids up. Come in there with them coats in. But man, when you got pressure and you got 100 people in the front and you got 40 people on wait, what you gonna do then? What's good that for you then?
How you do stuff like that? Like let's say you're in a restaurant and a table of 20 come in, they all want different stuff. Do you just get in the mode?
You got certain people, man.
Cause hey, it ain't for me. I worked the waffle board at Burger King. They got maxed out.
A lot of cooks around here was either at Chili's, Copeland's, Applebee's.
So how much do you learn in those kitchens? Like
You learn a lot.
Like you do learn a lot.
You
that transfer
learn
over.
how. To me,
Yeah.
that's why all that stuff is in. That's why who I am today, because I have all of that knowledge.
Cause I know they be having a bunch of drug addicts in the kitchens back there.
Yeah.
That'd be the best cooks.
I had to tell my
Hey.
girl, I'm like, you know the person that cooked this steak.
Yeah.
When I taste something good, I'd be like, this nigga definitely on milk.
Yeah,
sure.
like,
You
he
know,
lit
for sure.
right
Milk
now.
burger.
But nah,
So like a milk burger, boy, that bitch be good though, my God.
you know what I'm saying? But nah,
You
man,
put
like,
everything in it.
just a lot of us, bro. That was like the people who chose not to go down that street path, who wanted to learn, but we was young and we ain't had no degrees, all that, so we just got jobs.
Right.
And back then we was busy. Copeland was a busy restaurant.
Yeah.
And you had to be a dog to run that fry side. You know what I'm saying? It's just like repetitive. You get because like it's the competition again. You got 3-4 males on that line. So who the best cook?
And see, hey,
Me?
so watch this.
So we all shine together.
Does that
That's what's
competition exist? Cause like I don't care what you're doing. If you put 3 or 4 males together doing anything, competition will emerge.
Automatically.
We could go throw rocks in the bayou.
Automatically.
which I
We
got
go
you.
skip them over.
But does
I got you.
that happen for women? Like, cause we know we competitive and we cool with it. I don't know if that happened with a work setting with women. I feel like that turned into like arguing before it turned into healthy competition.
Women are just more catty. You know what I'm
They
saying?
compete
But
with the same intensity, it just look
they'll
different.
compete by saying, "How hair ain't fixed." Or
Right.
some, you know, some shit like that. That's why I baby daddy this or whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like men, you know, if you're a straight up dude, because you got them dudes that act like that too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Who play both sides. You know what I mean? Wishy-washy. Play like they're all about men, but then they be talking just like them too.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So
Yes.
you know, you gotta just with us, man. It was fun, man. We'll work together, we'll chill together, hang together. We were like partners. You know what
Taste
I'm saying?
this.
Yeah.
And then dude be like, hey, that's how I be.
But
Taste
like
this.
just like with the four of us that had, man, like it was just like we had a lady who used to call the tickets to us, and like at Cobra's, man, it was just like, man, Cobra was busy, dog. If you was holding them tickets up, they was talking shit to you.
Fact, you don't want your handle.
You don't want you just your ego. You just want to be good.
There you go,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Like
Did any of those people pursue the industry like you did?
Like independently.
no.
It's just a mindset because
Yeah.
you know you back there making somebody else's restaurant great, you know, and that's what I noticed. Like whenever I go to a restaurant, I be kind of looking in the kitchen and shit. Oceana's anywhere I eat in the city. It's
keeping it going.
It's us back there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's us back there.
It's just a different mindset, bro. Like you know, like ain't nothing wrong with being a worker.
Right.
Absolutely, some people are just
Most
Mr.
people
You.
actually.
Yeah, but like
Actually.
you know, like my mentality, I just want to be what I ain't gonna say that. God blessed me to a point to where my craft could put me in a boss position.
And you
That's
saw
that's
it.
a birth.
And you
That's a
saw
bar.
it.
That's
You
a
you
bar.
actually got to see your grandmother doing it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't foreign to you. You know, a lot of people didn't get to see people actually make money out their house.
That was a way of living.
Right.
That was a way of living, man. Like
Right.
that was every Thursday or Friday. You know, Sister Council had food. That's how my grandma took care of me. You know what I'm saying? So like it was easy to just be like, and my grandpa was pawning with the candy store. So like we were raised around
you
hustling.
definitely raised around it.
You know
People
what I'm
that
saying?
did it on their own. That's crazy.
So like it's just about what you like. I'm doing the same with my son. You know what I'm saying? He
How old your
graduated
son is?
19 now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grooming him. Like I want him to go to school for business, but I'm grooming him to. I don't want him to go get a job from nobody else.
Man, what? I'm doing the same with my son. He just
Like,
11.
I'm just. I feel like my job as his father is to put him in the best possible position I could put him in.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you got to deal with people and people not the right people that treat you right, you go through hell. You go through a lot of shit.
That's one thing I fall into now. You know, I just looked at my resume recently, and it's like I done had jobs for a year and a half, and it's just like you get on these jobs working for people, and people are people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People are people. Like just because you're a supervisor, you
don't
know,
mean they got messed up ways.
They be having
You know
messed up ways. A lot of people don't take time with self. You know what I'm saying?
So
When
they'll take it out on you.
When you're a person that take time with self, you automatically recognize that.
You know
You
so
know
I
what I'm
appreciate, like, I was a worker before I was a boss. So I appreciate the people who come and work for me, who give me their time. That's why I try to make sure I give them a fair amount of money when I can. I look out for them, whatever I can, because that's just how I wanted to be treated.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, man, I bust my ass for you. Look how you doing, man. You know what I'm saying? So then, when it come down to you need me, I ain't gonna be there for you. So like, I got that advantage because I know how a person's supposed to be treated, and that's only right to treat a person how you would want to be treated.
You think you're a hard boss?
Well, I'm an asshole, but I'm a good guy.
Man, you
I'm
got
like a Sour Patch.
Hey, I think it's necessary.
I'm like a Sour Patch.
I think it's necessary for a chef in particular, and other things too. But a chef, man, you got to be hard because you know that
Man, you gotta think
that
about
business
it,
is
bro.
created off of your taste, your name,
Something messed up.
your reputation.
Something messed up. They don't care if you in the kitchen or you in the kitchen.
You
They come
done-
and look for me.
You fucked it up, and they ain't even gonna look for you. They go talk about your Facebook.
Man, my inbox gonna go off. Text message gonna go. Say KJ this, da. Now I might be over here setting up something else. You know what I'm saying? Like most people come and be like, I feel cheated because you ain't cooked my food. What you mean? What you mean?
That's the same quality.
But that's
What you mean?
That's
Like
working you
you
super
want,
hard.
You want. I'm 26 surgeries later, and you want me to be up here physically fighting these pots every day. Man, I get up early in the morning. I'm up late at night. I'm cooking, preparing. But my shelves that I have under me, that's my legs all day. You know what I'm saying?
That's the best way to explain it.
Yeah.
That's my legs, bro. Like real
Like,
talk.
real
Like,
talk,
I
like,
can't do it without them.
physically, you know what I mean? And I make sure I take care of them to the point to where they don't feel like, oh, this nigga just using me. You feel what I'm saying? It's more of a family-oriented thing with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? We almost like the
I might
mafia.
come work over there.
We almost like the mafia. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't gonna let anybody in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta protect
you. got to show that you gonna come home and pour your side of the weight. You just ain't gonna come and slack or lack off of us because when it's grind, we clown, we have a good time. But when it's grind time, everybody's serious. We feel good when we know we shined all day and we ain't had no complaints.
And a lot of times too, I think that you know, a crew is only as good as its leader, and they see you getting it.
Can't complain.
I can't complain, like you know.
Yeah, man, you know, like Stan stayed with me the whole time I was at the house, even throughout cuisine quarter closing. Stan showed up, even out at the house. Stan showed up every day. When I cooked at the house, he was there with me. So like me and Stan grew like that. You feel what I'm saying? Shane was with me at cuisine. You know what I'm saying? Toya was with me at cuisine. So like it's not new people. It's just that, you know what I'm saying, when I got back right, they came back home.
The one that stayed.
They see something in it though, bro. They see it in
you know,
it,
they came back home. You know what I mean? Because that's what I was telling them when they would come. I say, y'all coming back home, huh? Come on back home, though. You know what I mean? Because, you know, home where your heart at. You know what I'm saying? You get treated right over here, man, why am I go over there? Why? Common sense, unless you enjoy being treated wrong. And not saying people treat you wrong, it's just that I get treated better over here.
Right. You know where it's better at.
You know what I'm saying? That's the human nature. You know what I'm saying? If you going over here, all you getting is cereal. When you go over here, you get meatloaf, mashed potato, corn.
Boy, meatloaf way better than cereal.
I'm going to get that meatloaf, cuz.
Ain't even close. Ain't even close.
You know, I'm going to get that meatloaf. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just simple. You know what I mean?
One thing I admire about you too, bro, you know, we done clown, we done. It's like even though you an amputee, you don't take nothing to heart. You done told me, I'm standing on business. I put my foot in it. Like, what keep your sense of humor going like that?
I've been this way.
Come on.
I've been this way, dog. I ain't gonna let nothing break me, son. I ain't gonna let it break me, dog.
That boy said that. Look, we was writing the script for that skit we did. He said, "No, I'm gonna say I put my foot in it." Look, then he wanted to take the leg off.
Yeah, he want to go hard.
Like that.
You know, like it's just like it's part of me. Like if you love me, you love everything about me.
Facts.
You know, if my leg affect you, man, something wrong with you. Because it don't affect me.
It definitely don't affect the
what
flavor of this food.
Not at all,
It
son.
definitely
Not
don't
at
do
all.
that.
But you know, it's a state of mind, bro. Back to that 90% mental. State of mind.
90% mental.
Like if you think, oh man, I can't do this, man. My shoe game went crazy after my.
Boy, look, I was gonna say
what?
that too. I say, man, this nigga be having all the joys and shit.
Because I feel like my wife was like, boy, you buy another shoe. I said, baby, they gonna be watching my feet because I got these legs. I gotta be on point. You feel me?
I got the shine, son. I got to look
Man,
good.
got to a point I was sticking shoes all in the trunk.
Man, that nigga be having on. It look like he be having on new shoes every time I see it, dog.
Bro. You know, like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be sticking them out, hiding them all in the trunk at one time. You know what I'm saying?
All in the kitchen.
You know how the
with
women,
new
because
releases.
women notice everything. I don't
What?
care if it's you could get the black Jordans with the red check. And
When
she
you got them?
How you notice that?
I had them in the closet under that box. No, you didn't.
No, they just
Right.
came out.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
them just came on Friday.
Yeah, you know, but like, nah, man, it's just my spirit different, bro.
Yeah.
It
Like,
is.
it's just that you got to be grateful, dog, because man, my favorite saying that I got somebody died last night with 2 legs.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I love to say that quote. Not
Damn,
saying that I'm
son.
happy for somebody passing, but I'm just making you realize what you mad for.
What you mad for, man?
You breathing, you living. People wishing wishing nigga had their fathers. My son got me. You know what I'm saying? People, mother, wish I could have my child. Wife, wish nigga had their husband. My family still got me. So I gotta be grateful and make the best out of it.
Gratitude is my attitude, bro.
Yeah.
That's my motto right now.
Yeah, bro, like, what you mad for? I'm here. Like, and I'm telling you, bro, like, when you get to that point, everything else come easy.
Yeah, it's a real peaceful, real like that. You know, that's being accepted for who you are. You know, you ain't got no choice but to do that.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be me.
I said, man, I said, when the kids, like you asked me about questioning God, I had to sit back and say, well, I guess I got to be a walking testimony for people to know that He real. I'm gonna accept my duties.
And look, man, I be big on people about how you look at it, because you know, you take any situation, the way you choose to look at it is how it's gonna dictate how it goes. You know, because like that's like what you just said. I guess I gotta be the example. Like that's gonna set you on a whole different path from man, why me? Now both of them things exist, but it's which
It
one.
took me a minute to get there.
Right. It's a process.
You know, as black men, the biggest thing about us is mental health. You know what I'm saying? They stereotype you when you consult therapists and therapy. They feel like, oh, you crazy or something like
Facts.
that.
That's just the
But
black community. Period.
I think that really helped me a lot.
You go to
know?
therapy?
Yeah, I go to therapy.
Did it start from physical therapy, or is it something you just pursued independently?
Travion, my cousin Travion, man.
Shout out Travion, man. Shout out Travion.
This nigga Trey be everywhere.
That's my dog.
Yeah,
like
dog.
they had a mental health and awareness at Dumas. At Dumas one day. I don't know if y'all with Travion through the little seminar with Chris, you know, at Dumas Center.
I recall.
And they had like a mental health awareness,
Yeah.
and Travion asked me to speak on the panel. And I was fresh off this amputation. I was in the wheelchair and everything, you know, but I just took it as an opportunity because he was like, man, you deal with your mental different, but you never been to therapy. He said, I think therapy will help you out a lot.
Okay.
You know
Because
what I'm saying?
that's us. Like, you know, I went to therapy for a little while after I had a little work accident, but we ain't never do no therapy or nothing,
Oh,
bro.
man, it unfortunately in our community it's frowned upon because especially as a black man, you know, if you show that you need any type of help, you weak.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You cry, you hurt, you weak. Your 2-year-old little boy hit his head. Man, stop crying.
But that
You're
shit
a
hurt.
man, boy. But the man that busted his
That
head.
man here bleed. Yeah,
Man, bleed.
He could cry.
You know what I'm
adults
saying?
cry
But,
too, then.
Yeah, you know what
It
I'm
just
saying? So
ain't-
like, when you understand that state of mind, and my therapist was great helping me understand.
And that helps, having a good
You know what I'm
therapist.
saying? Because she understood me. You know what I'm saying? And at the point where you like, damn, like, no. You're like, no, that's normal. You're going through trauma. You're going to be having anxiety. Like, that's, you know, you're supposed to go through all them emotions. Shit, you lost all your legs. You know what I'm saying? You had all these surgeries. You had PICC lines, different antibiotics.
Yeah, that's not normal. That's
That's
not
not
normal. Right.
normal. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like, of course your mind messed up. So if you don't if you don't take care of this, nothing else gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying? That's why suicide come from a lot of people, because you be like, why they killed themselves when they had everything? Their mind was fucked up.
Their mind was in a bad spot, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So like when your mind is strong enough, everything else just kind of fall in place.
And see, people think your mind being fucked up is like something that you can look at a person and tell. Nah, your mind could be fucked up.
Smiling right now.
And everything you thinking can make a million. Like you could have a 100% verified reason for wanting to kill yourself in your mind. It make all the sense in the world.
Yeah, but like it's a
not
state
right.
of mind.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I mean? But me personally, bro, like I grew up in church, so like my grandma always, hey, bro, don't give up, trust God, trust God, trust God. That's what you learning. So as you grow older, you got to be like, shit, I watch what he did for them, so I got to see if he gonna do it for me. So I got to start trusting him for myself. You know what I'm saying? And once you realize that he real, I realized I was like, well, shit, you know what I mean? KJ, you got to go through this. Oh well, I'm gonna pray about it and go through it. Hopefully I come out of it. You know what I'm saying? The story leading up to the kidney transplant, bro, like it was weird because my cousin KJ, you know, he do the Eastside parade for the kids every year.
Talking about KJ.
Kenneth Johnson.
Oh yeah,
that's my little cousin. You know, I'm the big KJ. He the little one.
Little KJ.
Shout out to Lil KJ.
In the BIL, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but that's my dog. You know, we've been doing that thing. He did it a year. I did 1 year without me, but the last couple of years, me and him been doing it together, helping him out and stuff. So, like, the church residents over on Isaac Street called me, Mr. Jesse Thompson. He was like, man, we want to feed the community one day.
Mr. Jesse.
Get with me, you know. And he was like, what you gonna charge? I'm like, man, I ain't gonna charge y'all nothing, Mr. Jesse. Just get the food. We go cook it. You know what I'm saying? So, on top of that, we get the food. We feed about 300, 400 people that day. I ain't even going to dialysis that day because I was dedicated to, I wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't supposed to really miss. You know what I'm saying? And it was just so happened, I was like, nah, I don't want no money, man. Church in, we feed the people. Mr. Jesse walked up to me and hand me some money. I said, I told you I ain't want no money. He said, man, we wouldn't feel right if we didn't bless you for your time.
Right.
I took that same money and went brought them presents for them kids the next day. With the 5 and below dog, but my girl was looking at me crazy. Man, I was walking out like I was a millionaire with all them toys.
Funny,
you know what I'm saying? But you was at 5 and below and you knew you was going to make them babies happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we grab all the toys, we load them up, go to the Eastside, we do our thing, go home, Monday come. It's like 8:30 at night, bro. I'm about to make some burgers and stuff for the family. Phone go off. Now, I ain't want no payments. You got to think about it. I ain't want no payments. Phone go off. It's too late. I don't even answer because I didn't know the number. They called my wife after. We need to speak to Mr. Kenneth Townsend. I get on the phone. She like, we need you to come in the morning. We got a kidney for you if you're a match. Just like that.
That was your blessing.
That was my blessing, bro. I cut the stove off. I cut the grease off. Was sat in the bathroom for about 30 minutes crying. Just shocked. You know what I'm saying? And God bless, bro. But like my state of mind was my giving back, because you know the Bible said you got to use your gift and God bless you. So my giving back was cooking for the church, feeding the community, not even looking for a reward.
Right.
Got a whole kidney out of there.
Man, that's what people understand, man. Look, bro. The things that you really want out of life, man, they don't require no money. Like, money always get mixed up in the medium, but you please these people, they gave you money, you burned that right up to please some more people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get such a reward out of that, dog, that, like, that's what bring the blessings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Passing that on, bro. Passing your skill on, passing your, you know, passing your happiness, your energy on to other people.
When was this kidney transplant?
December 18th, a couple of days before Christmas, bro.
Okay. This last year, 23?
Last year, 23. I did dialysis for 18 months. I got on the transplant list like my second month in dialysis. Got my kidney like 17 months later. I went for a checkup last August. And it was like, it'll be about 4 or 5 more years before your name generates to the top of the list. Coming home, I told my wife was like, well, babe, we can't wait that long. I'm going to donate my kidney to somebody because I'm not a match if one of their relatives got a match for you.
Damn.
That's the type of time my wife was on. You know what I'm saying? That's
Man,
love.
shout out to her. Shout out to
real.
her, man.
Shout
Shit.
out to-
Wow.
shout out
That's the type of time she was on.
Mrs. Eastside.
Yeah,
Facts,
shit,
facts. She
yeah.
called herself Miss Rilla. You heard me?
Miss
Miss
Rilla,
Rilla.
she goes to original,
Right,
right?
Yeah.
She
You know,
hood,
she
she
been
been there.
there.
She
How long-
been there.
how long
She
How long you
been
been
there.
married, bro?
We've been married, we make 13 years. We've been together 17.
Mm.
Yeah.
What that's like?
Great.
Come on.
You know, you got your little moments, but it's great.
That's
You got somebody who you can trust. You know what I'm saying? You know,
She's proving
it's
us.
real. All the way fact. All the way
Yes,
proven.
indeed.
Yeah, nigga, I'ma slap you if I see you talking to somebody.
Slap
Like,
your
right.
goddamn self.
Right. Hey, walk up to that boy. Bow! Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, man. Shit, my legs under her insurance, nigga. I ain't gonna be able to walk.
boy,
You know, ladies turn spiteful, nigga. If I see you around here in a wheelchair,
Crawling
man,
around
fucked
this
up, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
Fucked
nah, that's
up,
my
huh?
girl, man. She held me down facts, though, all the way.
Man,
That's dope, dog.
You know what I'm saying? But like at the end of the day, bro, it's just grateful for that woman.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because going through this, you need that. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got that, boy, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah, when you ain't got to worry about stressing about, you know, I ain't got to get into details, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
When you ain't got all that extra stressing,
Yeah,
you
fact.
just got somebody that's be like, but you know I got you.
That shit, them
Mean the
words
world.
right there.
Mean the world, son.
Them words right there. Sometimes
Mean the
that's
world,
better
son.
than I love you, bro.
Yeah.
Man, what?
Yeah.
I got you.
I
For
got
real.
you. You know what I'm saying? We together. I took my vows. That's our family line. I took my vows serious.
Man, I'm gonna add that to my vows.
Right, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
Say I do.
Yeah,
I got you.
I got you.
That's
That's
right.
That's
Yeah.
It's different.
People don't understand
You know what
that.
I'm saying? But nah, man. You know, it's just we grew together. We was 24, 23 when we got together. You know what I'm saying? So we had a chance to experience the bumps, the bruises, everything together. You know what I'm saying? But through all that, we still standing.
On business.
Home business.
I said that, look, I said, man, I think we should title this episode Standing
We
on
gonna do
Business.
that what this
Yeah,
is.
big business.
Big
Standing on
facts.
big business.
Facts, facts,
I
bro.
can't stand
Facts.
nobody walk to me and say, "You got your little truck, huh?" Oh,
That
bitch, my
bitch a
truck's
big
big. You know what I'm saying? My truck big.
Yeah,
What you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Wide body, take
Yeah,
on both legs,
yeah.
huh?
Truck wide, car wide. You gotta get out of the way.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. I
Yeah,
tell you,
man.
man, it was stupid. So speaking of standing on big business, Fat Boy Phillies, bro. How that came about? Cause like Phillies is not even a Louisiana
Louisiana thing.
Not a thing. So what spawned that idea?
I just felt like I was the one to do it. I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be, I always want to set myself apart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got these, but I was like, ain't nobody got no good Philly cheesesteaks down here. I said, if I just start with that, I think it's gonna blow. You know what I'm saying? And we came up with the name, we thought about the name. I said, that name catchy.
It is catchy.
You know what I'm saying? It's very catchy. You know what I'm saying? Once you got that part down, and I shout out to Big Andy, you know. I sent my dog. he did
Andy
the logo.
Wallace?
Andy Wallace?
That's what did my
Man,
logo.
shout out Big Andy, man. That's who did our logo.
That's what did my
Yeah,
logo.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know he was with that too.
Oh,
He told
yeah.
it Fat
Oh,
Boy.
yeah, about
You know
the
what
Fat
I'm
Boy,
saying?
cuz.
Yeah,
Fat Boy, yeah.
Like about my dog.
Yeah, nah, that's my dog, boy.
Fat
Boy, we
Boy.
grew up with Andy, boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But Andy responsible for a couple of my logos. My Mr. Eastside logo. My wife, Brunch and Brushes logo.
Matter of fact, Andy did the Goode Street logo.
Yeah, that's what I said. He did our
You
logo.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like I hit him up. I said I need something fire. He said, man, I got you. And he put me. What better? What better? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He sent me the rough draft of it. I said, yes, send that. Send that. There was just history after that, man.
Andy like the freshest big nigga dog.
Man, yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Yes,
That
indeed.
nigga always used to be fresh.
So I used to do music with his little brother. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
You
365.
know, Mr. 365.
Yeah.
You know? But and we always just look up to them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Them older than us. So like I used to be like, man, that big nigga fly, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That big nigga be. That's how my mind is.
Andy
you know
used
what
to
I mean?
come scoop us up in the Caprice.
In the
there.
wrong vibe.
Yeah.
In the wrong
Everything.
vibe.
You know, he was coming with it. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, he made it fun to be a fat boy.
For real.
You know what I'm
He-
saying?
He
So,
was
like,
like one of the first people that
The
embraced
originals.
that shit.
The
Yeah.
originals. You know
fact.
what I'm saying? So like, you just got to get a man his pay. You know?
Yep.
And like, she showed us. You know what I'm saying? If you know, that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just like more sandwiches than everybody else, nigga. That's all that
Fact.
means.
Big,
Fact.
son.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, soft boy, soft speaking ass.
But yeah, man. You know, I just felt that I wanted something that was gonna be easy to grasp to everybody because everybody didn't have it.
Facts.
You got a few piece of places that's doing it, but they're not putting their focus on it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
It's
what
just
I'm
it's just an extra. It's just
Yeah.
You know, it's just added. They focus on pizza. You know,
Right.
I wanted my sandwich to be exactly what it's doing right now.
Yeah, them boys ain't, you know, I spent a little time in Detroit with one of my partners and like that Coney Islands and all that up there, man, them boys be on them Phillies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man? I had a true Philadelphian.
Yeah.
He ate it. He said, man, you beating us.
Come on.
I said, say that then. I was in Thibodeau Regionals. He was a nurse from Philadelphia. And he was like, I got to see. I got to see if you really
I got to check you, checking your temperature.
Like, you know, I'm standing like, man, you know me.
What?
Man, we got to see.
About to fuck over that boy.
Yeah, come see right now, nigga.
You know, come see right now. You hear me? But nah, man, it's just, I put my best in everything, bro. I don't care if I'm balling you a cup of water. You're going to want 2 cups.
What?
Give me 2 cups of hot water, right now.
I don't want them. I want KJ pop.
2 cups of boiled water.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me get that.
Yeah, I want that. I want the facts.
Man, that's funny, boy.
Serious though.
Yeah, that's great. Is there a real difference between the cheesesteak and the chopped cheese?
Chopped cheese is like ground chuck, ground beef.
See, people don't know that. That's an East Coast thing
you
too.
know, we offer both though. We
Yeah.
offer both worlds. You know what I'm saying? We got, but the Philly cheesesteak is actually steak meat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shaved very thin, so it's easy to cook down with
Right.
the peppers and everything. But it's a big difference. You know what I'm saying?
So that's gonna be mall location. You said old Chick-fil-A, right?
Yeah.
When that? How long out y'all?
We got a health inspection on the 3rd, so hopefully after that we can get a couple days of training in and be ready to go.
Y'all do like y'all could do like a soft opening or something like that.
Hard.
Niggas a hard open.
Hard
Yeah,
open,
we
nigga.
open. We
Show
open.
up.
We soft open. We ain't never do a grand opening of the truck. We soft open the truck. We said we was gonna open on the weekend and test it. Man, we was grinding
straight to
every
the-
day.
straight to
the
grind
mode,
mode.
So,
Straight to grind
Now I
mode.
want to do this one right, man. So,
That's what's up.
Yeah, man, cut a
I wanna
ribbon and
feel
shit,
it.
man.
we
Yeah, do
with the
all that,
chambers,
man.
we with the
Yeah.
chambers, so we gonna do the ribbon cutting and everything. But it's just that, man, this shit about to be like, it about to be colossal.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
bro.
Talk, you
Hey,
know
listen,
what I'm
man.
saying?
I look at the mall all the time, and I see where it's going, and I know nationally, you know, because of e-commerce, malls are dying. But our mall in particular could have a lot of extra longevity if they just start letting black people in their business in there.
You want to know something funny?
Like this
I'm
gonna
the
start
first
something.
African American restaurant in the mall.
Listen,
What?
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Do your facts, sir. She told the lady who
Look,
put
man.
this together told us.
Look, man, they had all kind of. They had Chick-fil-A, they had Auntie Anne's, they had Lion's Share.
Corn
They had-
Dog 7.
they had
How long
Corn
Corn
Dog
Dog
7,
7
they
been
had-
open?
Years.
Right.
Years.
They
But
about
we
history.
are actually the first African American restaurant in the mall.
Man, that's about to start something.
That's
bro.
history,
That's
dog.
about to start something with the whole mall.
Yeah.
People ain't got no reason to go to the mall right now.
We're gonna change that.
Yeah.
We got brunch on Sundays. We're gonna change that.
Yeah, that's
The
what
what?
I'm talking about, man. That whole
Mama,
listen,
in there.
that whole wing of the mall be like,
It's
damn.
gonna be
Yeah.
different, son.
I don't
It's
even
just
doing
about it's just about my charisma.
There you
know
go.
what I'm saying? What you bring.
There you go.
I bring a lot. I carry a lot.
Man,
So,
and
you know,
anybody that support that should bring, you know what I'm saying, bring that energy, man. Like they gotta see that, they gotta believe.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
When I got told that, I was like, man, ain't no way we the first African American. I'm like,
Like that's what I started thinking because I used to work in the mall now, 17, 18, just thinking back.
never had none.
Never, son.
Never, bro. We the first. We're gonna make history when we open that bitch.
Come on. That's fire right
So
there.
if that's not enough to make you come support, man. Something wrong
We
with
need
you.
to make a Philly cheesesteak statue.
Yeah.
Right.
Put
Right.
the fat boy
They got-
Philly.
they got
Hold
the
on,
three
not,
on the
not a
wall,
Philly
man.
cheesesteak.
Man,
A
you
fat
put the
boy
three on
Philly.
I put the 3 on the
Yeah, he
wall.
on that throw it up on the 3. I ain't gonna lie, he banged them.
I put the tree on the wall, baby.
I ain't
Oh,
lying.
3 of y'all. Like baby said, oh, 3 of y'all.
He did
Man.
that. He did
Facts.
that.
You know what I'm saying? But man, great things come from that 3.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they got a stereotype to it, but great things come from
So
it.
What's the stereotype of the 3?
You know how everybody dog us out, man.
Man, but it ain't no stereotype, bro.
You know how, you know.
Man, we just did an episode on hood politics,
Oh, at the convo, I missed it
Yeah,
because we
yeah,
was
yeah.
somewhere else.
and we kind of got the rundown of the 3, man. Where you from on the 3?
I'm from McCannville, Rollong.
Like,
All right, you from the
red
three.
lady.
Alright,
He
we
told
done
me if you
found-
would pass South Van, you ain't for real.
That's
East side.
how man ain't really said.
That what I was told.
I didn't know that. I thought once you come to the tunnel, you eat.
That's what I
thought.
said.
As a West Side
We-
dude,
as a
yeah.
West City,
That tunnel separate us.
we the West City, but apparently,
nigga said if you anything before Van is you East Side, but you ain't you know
you ain't threes.
Yeah,
Yeah, you ain't,
Yeah,
right. You ain't McCannville.
McCannville kind of start from Tulane to
Right.
the back of the circle.
Right.
That's McCannville to us.
Uh-huh.
And I understand that. I understand that.
You know, but hey, bro, we gonna make that 3 stand up.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I always admired the 3 side, cause y'all do stick together, bro.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know QQ was with J Rock, Chris, all of them, Chris. But y'all stick together, bro. And that's one thing I always did admire about the 3 Side.
The 3 Side kind of like, see, I'm back of town, so like, this is what I tell people about back of town. Everybody from back of town feel like they that dude from back of town for their own reason. And it's the same thing with the East Side. Everybody that's from the East Side, they feel like they the East Side. Like they got 4 or 5 people that call themselves some type of Mr. East Side, East Side. So, hey, and I get it.
Where that name come from, Mr. East Side?
Cause, bro, I started selling the place out the house. They had a little spot on Prospect called KJ something, and I had KJ plates when I was, when I started. So when I was right there on Patterson Street when we did the video, somebody started calling them looking for me. So I put a little heat on the name. Yeah. So I tried to pull KJ off, and like I'm 3, I'm East Side. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like putting it out there.
Mr.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like that's where that name come from. Real talk. Like I was calling my stuff KJ Plates at first. You know, but that place KJ was right behind us on Prospect. So when they called us looking to see what place, because I got a Market City number, and they was like, well, who in Market City got KJ's, whatever. They didn't know I was right around the corner. You feel me? So I just hurried up and killed it. I ain't want no smoke.
Those man, they would have sent it your way too.
Yeah, they would have sent that smoke.
Sent that smoke to you.
They would have sent that smoke.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Shut him down now.
We don't know how to deal with that.
I run around like Joe Clark. Get the chains off the door.
Right. And when you new in business, you get a cease and desist or something. You don't even know how to deal with that. What is this?
So
I
turned the pots off.
I stopped before they came.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's where it come from.
Cause look, even when you got to the West Side, you was on Morgan and shit, and you was still Mr.
Roanoke,
East Side. On Roanoke, had Roanoke popping. Had a line on. See, I say Morgan because the line was on Morgan.
Yeah. Morgan and Columbus.
Mr. East Side.
That when I got. That when I felt.
You want to know fun fact?
Take your ass.
Y'all want to know something real funny about me? I'm gonna put it on air because we up there. You know, I grew up on Brooklyn and Bird.
You grew up on Brooklyn?
I grew up in Dudesville, like from like 1 to 4, 1 to 5.
Oh, that's where you from?
I was on Brooklyn Street.
You from back to? Hey, listen,
man. From the back, huh?
Hey, listen,
man.
Listen,
my
man.
family.
All roads. Man, you got that red. You got that red on the camera. Hey, listen, all roads lead to back of town, bro.
Hey, bro, that's what they say. But nah, real talk, though. I grew up on Brooklyn for a minute, and then we grew up on Bird for a minute.
Okay, what's up?
And then we ended up moving to the East Side with my grandma now.
That's
well, you know, like a lot of Trey gave us a lot of history on that. A lot of people start going to those, like the Circle Mechanicsville was a lower income housing to start building. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that ended up there, like you was young when you moved there. That was your stomping ground. So, you know.
But a lot of my family, the Harrises, the Townsend, they from the West Side.
What Harrises you related to?
AC, that's all my cousins.
Okay, yeah.
Sure. Kurt Townsend, that's my uncle.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of my family from here, the West. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of family on the East.
Your food tastes real West Side-ish. That's what it tastes West Side.
It tastes tri-parish.
That's a word. It's a word now.
Tri-parish.
That's
it.
It's a word.
What's the other word he used?
Pizzazz.
Oh yeah, pizzazz.
I need to know some of that.
Yeah, we gotta get that spelling down.
Yeah, we gotta start with a PH, bro.
Yeah. But nah, man, I love everything. I'm from Hummer. I'm from everywhere.
Right.
I rap the same.
Earth is your turf.
Earth is my turf, brother. You know, I rock with Thibodeau. I rock everywhere.
Yeah, you. Well, look, we just seen that boy in Morgan City.
Yeah, we all over, man.
Yeah.
Out there shining.
Trying to get this food everywhere.
That's what's up, bro. What's the ultimate goal?
Perfect world.
What
perfect
goal
would it be?
The perfect world? How can I say? Let's look at it like trying to find a franchise that's popping, like Gus or Five Guys.
Five Guys.
I want them all over.
Somewhere you could be in places but still maintain that quality though.
All over.
Right.
All over. All I want, I ain't come from a rich family, but I want a rich family to come from me.
Boy, that nigga know you
right.
Boy, you gotta play a song for it.
Man.
You gotta play a song
write a
for
song and go kill yourself for. I'm nice. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm nice, man. Real talk.
I ain't come from a rich family, but I want a rich family to come from me.
Facts.
That's bars, bro. So you drop so many bars, bro. You ever thought about getting in the motivational speaker space?
Well, you know, I do have a nonprofit. I do speak a lot to amputees. It's called One Step Closer. So like before I even got the nonprofit, the ladies in the rehab center took a liking to me. So they would call me a lot of times to come speak to different people who were going through what we're going through, because I took it different. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be surprised the people I come across that I'm able to talk to and help and motivate and push, you know, behind the scenes. That's the important part. You know what I'm saying? Because this is everyday life. I could do something on the camera for one day, but if I don't show back up when the camera's off, I ain't doing that man no justice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to see me doing it.
Right.
You can't tape everything. You feel what I'm saying? Some things you just got to do out of just doing it.
People just got to see you when they see it.
So like, I was doing it already, and I just had the idea of why not just come up with something where all amputees could feel comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? So we came up with the One Step Closer. And, you know, my boy, shout out to Dre and my girl Marcia. We just came together with the nonprofit. And it's been going great, man. We reached a lot of people, helped a lot of people.
That's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a support system for the family as well. Because me seeing what my wife went through, nobody really support the person who's being a support for the person going through stuff.
Right. Who support the supporter?
You know what I'm saying? So like, it educates you on what to do when we having our moments of anger or anxiety or just not feeling it today. You know what I'm saying? It educates you on how to deal with it. Because that's hard, dog. When you love a person and you want to be there, but they're pushing you because they don't know how to handle it.
Facts.
Man, that's hard.
That's a thing too, bro. Like, man,
you know what I'm saying?
Especially
so, like,
as men, we go through stuff.
And you just don't know how. You just lash out. You know what I'm saying? So like, just having that, being able to speak to people, I think it made me more comfortable in myself because I saw myself in a different light.
Well, you learn a lot when you're teaching, man.
Well, you know, growing up, we wanted to be gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we were rapping, you just wanted to be hard, tough. So like, a lot of us on the east side wasn't introduced to a different type of life until you grew older and was like, nah, this ain't the shit I want to do. You feel what I'm saying?
All it was tough gangster.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? You are what you see every day. You are what you look at and you want to be like.
Yeah, and it's ingrained too. Even when you go to, even if you're playing basketball, it's 32 minutes of pain, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be tough, man. You gotta be tough. Real shit.
Because like they just feel like, you know what I mean? You got it regardless. Fuck how you feel. You just got to get through it. You feel what I'm saying? So like, it's a state of mind in the East. You know what I'm saying? Three side, just a state of mind. That's why we rep it so hard. Because to us, it's like, y'all thought we wasn't gonna come out here like that. You know what I'm saying?
And I get that from like the people that really promote the three like that really feel it. You get that from them,
Look at
man.
the Eastside Parade. That's the worst parade everybody talk about.
Fact,
Because of the Eastside Parade, we got 7 floats.
And the Eastside Rosses.
Yeah, we get the last meet. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Man, going to,
We get the
going to the
Freezeburg
Rouses
meat.
on St. Charles.
we go to St. Charles up in the
They done built the Rosses on side of Rosses before they fuck with the Eastside Rosses.
Well, that's cool.
Man, that's
Double Rouses, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the East Side.
Yeah,
Yes,
but that's,
indeed.
you know, just like, you just
Throw
feel
it
like
that
you
bit.
gotta show them that
Gotta
something great
show
come
'em.
from over here.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why most of us rep it so hard.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
We just talked to
Because they got kids
Rashad.
over there. They got kids over there that's looking, that want out just like us.
and honestly, a lot of y'all from the East Side, you, Trey, Rashad, y'all doing a lot, bro.
A lot.
Like we just talked to
A lot.
Rashad.
Shout out to Shy, man.
yeah.
Shy big with it, man.
Like I say, they
indeed.
call Shad somebody that made a post talking
Call
about
him
they-
Mr. Eastside.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
say,
I'm
man, they
saying?
call you the
I
new
was
Mr.
like,
Eastside
nah.
boy. I say, man,
Hey, you know, like, but that's all love.
Yeah,
'cause we
yeah,
all
yeah.
love the same area, bro.
yeah, and that Mechanicsville.
His mama named him Rashad. My mama named me Kenneth. So at the end of the day, what would we be? Our folk, man. We both love the set.
for real.
You feel what I'm saying?
And y'all put
Like,
on for y'all.
Yeah, we do. You got to. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff we wanted as kids that we didn't see. So like, it's up to, if you don't make the change for the ones that come behind you, where the change will come from. Man.
Right.
So shout out to them boys, man. Them boys doing big things.
Hey, man, you got something to eat? I'm home.
Not in the pockets, huh?
Man, shit.
I
Yeah.
cooked breakfast this morning, but they at the house cooking shrimp stew for me now.
Oh, they cooking for you?
Yeah, I get to go relax and eat the dish.
Like, so how are you with other people's food? Like,
I love it,
you,
man.
Like,
Shout out to Nadia B.
like you don't
Trap.
be too critical. Like, you don't taste it and be like, man.
I love it because I ain't got to cook it. You
I'm
feel
just
me?
saying, you still a man.
Yeah,
If
you
I ain't
know
got
what
to
I'm
do
saying?
it, I ain't
Yeah,
complaining.
Good, that was good.
Pull it from grade all the way down, I'm pulling up on everybody.
That's
Right.
what's
You know
up,
what I'm saying? I show love. You know what I'm saying?
man.
Because I want the same shit reciprocated to me. You know what I'm saying? So like, Man, they got a lot of good cooks around here. Great cooks.
A lot.
You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to go around and get different food. You know what I'm saying? But, you know.
That 985, bro.
You know, we different.
We the best.
Cut different, man. We cook different, we cut different.
So, man, you blessed us with a lot, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You know, you done dropped a lot of knowledge. You done took us on a little ride, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. You done been through a lot of shit. Like I see people cooking, man. You got culinary training behind you. Like, that to me, that matters. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That matters more than the person that's just, I could cook and get on the grind and sell plates. Like, nah, man, this dude, like, it's
take a lot with it, man.
He love this shit.
You gotta understand if, say your cooler go out, and you done put $300-400 in this meat, but your cooler going out. What you gonna do? Throw this shit away, or you gonna try to give it to the people? The culinary part of you gonna be like, no, you can't do it.
Yeah.
But a hustler gonna be like, I gotta, but you fucking up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that sets you apart.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, you know that, like, I'm not gonna give you nothing bad. You feel what I'm saying? If I cook something, I'd be like, nah, this ain't right. One time I caught myself trying to fry some turkey wings or something when I was on the Eastside learning. And man, I fried them turkey wings. I said, man, that shit hard as hell. Shit, I can't sell this. So I had to throw them away.
Right.
I had to go take my own money again. I had to go buy some chicken because I had the size made already.
Yeah.
But I wasn't gonna stop the hustle. I just got the change. But I couldn't serve the people them turkey necks because I would have served them that one time and
they wasn't coming back. They wasn't coming back.
You feel what I'm saying? So like, that's how you gotta think. Like, give them what you gonna give your mama. You know what I'm saying? If you know your mama gonna tell you, get that person the same quality you gonna give your mother. You know what I'm saying? You'll never go wrong. Everybody love their mama.
Right.
So,
Yeah, you should.
yeah. Not gonna see God or
Right,
something.
something wrong with you. You don't love your mama, dog.
You know what I mean? So, you know, but that's just how I look at it, bro. Like, and I had a lot of training. So, like, when everybody was just deciding to cook, I was still training.
Right.
Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So my jumper gonna be a little different.
Hey, man,
Right.
so it's about taking that knowledge and applying it, man. And that's where a lot of people, they fall off at, man. You got to take the knowledge in first, and you apply it, man. That's what it's for.
Anybody in my circle, I tell you, I get tired of kids just sending me these food videos. I get tired of kids. That's all my mind is on, because that's what I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you great at what you do, all the greats study what they do. Like, you have to become what you do in order to be good at what you do.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be known that, oh yeah, that dude can cook. I want him to say, man, that nigga the coldest cook around here.
He the best.
He the
rock
best.
with that, bro.
You
I
feel
rock
me?
with that.
Prove me wrong. He the best.
So any last words, any last remarks, words of inspiration, anything, bro? You like one of the most inspiring people around here, bro.
Just don't quit, bro. Regardless how hard it get, man, don't quit. Don't quit, man.
Don't quit.
Don't lay down, son. You lay down, you beat. You tell yourself you beat, you beat.
And that's a person that done lost his legs telling you don't lay down.
Right.
Oh, man, my doctor,
Don't lay down. Keep
man,
going.
on the transplant. Man, we could go for hours. I believe it. On the transplant. Second day, my doctor was like, man, you got all the excuse in the world to lay down. But yet you walking down the hallway with your walker. You feel what I'm saying? That man said, man, you inspired me. That's my doctor who never met me. But that's just the way I feel. Like,
Man, I'm from Hummer.
bitch, I ain't gonna let no fuck over me.
You're right.
I ain't let Jack fuck over me.
Niggas from Hummer ain't getting fucked
Hey,
over.
look at that's how it be. Oh man, this fucking
man,
dialysis
like-
trying to fuck over a nigga.
like the mental part of you, dog, that Hummer mentality, dog, you could talk as politically correct as you want to. When you get there, you be like, man, bitch trying to fuck
They
over.
trying to fuck over me. So they got me looking stupid out here.
fuck
that.
Ain't no way.
But nah, man, the biggest thing I can tell you, man, put God first and don't lay down. Don't give up, son. Keep going, no matter what happened. If it happened for a reason, dog. It happened for a reason, dog. I lost my leg. I would have never started this shit if I'd have had my legs. I'm telling you, I wouldn't.
Ain't no telling what a nigga be done, man.
Music soldier, I say, I was taught the true definition of a man was to never cry.
Yeah.
Work till you die.
And
Got to provide.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know, so like, that's in your head. Like, that what you really thinking. That man put that for us to hear that. You really thinking. That's all you got to do. Work, take care of yourself.
Right.
But nah, man, like, you got to, man,
It's 90% mental.
90%, bro. 90%, bro.
100%, man. We gonna end it off like that, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
I
Thank
appreciate
y'all,
you,
Mr.
bro.
Eastside.
Coming through.
man. Appreciate it. All love.
Those
All love,
inspirational
man.
verses.
Appreciate it, bro.